Hi everyone, today I'm going to be going over my everyday makeup routine. Now this is like when I have time in the morning and I'm not sleeping in and I can look like a human being for the rest of my day. So this routine takes me like 15 minutes. And I'm just going to tie my hair to the back, just like every basic YouTuber. Um, Cheesy little intro. Anyhow, moving on with the video. I'm going to moisturize and prep my skin with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea moisturizer. This just plumps and hydrates. I'm going to grab the Smashbox Photo Finish primer and I'm going to like get the last bits of it. I'm just going to apply to my skin just to give it like a smooth like slate to work on for the foundation to sit on. So after I just rub that into my pores, I am going to fill in my brows. Now my brows, I'm a brown girl. I gotta admit I have pretty nice brows and this probably takes me 30 seconds. All I do is I just refine its shape and I probably elongate it at the tip because I do have a little short brows according to my face structure. So all I'm doing is just elongating them and defining its shape. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ABH what is this foundation stick and I am just gonna apply it as a primer to my lids because ain't nobody got time to look for an actual primer in the morning. And I'm just gonna blend that in with a beauty blender and I'm gonna prep my eye with a banana yellowish powder. This is just from my e.l.f. contour kit and I'm just slapping it on there on my eye really quickly just so it's easier to work with. Next thing, I'm going to grab this Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula and I'm just going to pop this color into my ice crease, the crease of my eye. Really, this is all messy and it's pretty quick. And after that's done, I'm just going to refine my crease with this ColourPop palette. This is a custom palette. I'm going to grab the orange shade from here. And this is like a burnt orange shade, so it's like a perfect transition color for anywhere you're going actually. I always grab for this color and I'm just like throwing that on my eye and just keep on blending it in. And keep in mind I'm only using one brush for this eye look. And I'm going to grab this brown contour color and just pop that onto my crease just to define it even more. So after that's done, I'm taking that same foundation stick and I'm using it as like a color corrector. This does have an orange undertone. It's hard to show on camera, but this just removes any hyperpigmentation I have on my face or any sort of dark spots, and it just gives my foundation, it's better for my foundation to work with. I do use another foundation with this, but I just put a thin layer of this on. So after that's all blended on, I'm going to use a foundation. I have a couple of foundations that are my favorites. I just grab any one of them. Let me know if you want a video on that, but today I'm just going to be grabbing my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This gives a really natural finish and you could pretty much use this for any event. If there's one foundation that you ever wanted, this would be the perfect one. So I'm going to use that foundation and put it on the back of my hand, warm it up a little bit, and just apply it with my finger, just the strokes of my finger, and I'm going to blend it out with a beauty blender. So I do, once again, I do use drugstore foundations, high-end foundations. Sometimes I like being a little bit high maintenance, so I decided to use this. And I'm just going to blend this out into my skin. And the next step I'm going to do is I am going to use a concealer after this is all blended out. Grabbing a concealer, this is the Too Faced Born This Way. I'm going to put this directly under my eye because I do use two concealers. I'm going to use the Maybelline one though. The Maybelline one is a little brighter. I don't want to automatically just have like a bright color right below my eye. That's why I use two concealers. One is a little darker and one is a little brighter. And I just blend that out under my eye and just blending. Wow, that was a quick blend. Usually it takes longer in the mornings. But after that's been blended, I have two bronzers that I go in for. Either the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil or the Physicians Formula. I'll grab the drugstore one because I'm on a budget, yo. So the semester just ended. I'm poor. So I'm just going to grab this Dark Physicians Formula bronzer, and I'm just going to put it where you normally contour. So on your cheekbones, foreheads, down your double chin. And now I'm going to grab this highlighting powder from the Wet n Wild Contour Palette. And I'm just going to put it anywhere I concealed or anywhere that I did not bronze up. I'm going to be using this powder, and I'm going to put a heavy amount because later on I'm going to dust this powder off. So now going in with the contour, I'm going to be using this flat brush from Sephora. This gives a really nice like jawline to your face. It shows something that you really don't have. So I'm just going to contour my forehead, jawbone, double chin, and my nose is a must. I have like a really fat nose at the tip, so I like slimming it down a little bit. And I'm just gonna smooth the contour out with like a fluffy brush. These are Real Techniques brushes that I'm using, and I'm gonna grab this palette that I got from Nordstrom Rack. It's actually super amazing. I'm gonna be using Cindy Lou. No, that is Betty Lou. Betty Lou is more of a bronzy highlighter. I use it as a bronzer. Just gives that like sun-kissed glow, like I just came from Mexico and I'm a rich white girl type of look. Okay, that sounds a little bit racist. But anyhow, I'm just going to be grabbing this, and I am going to grab a brush with nothing on it, and I'm just going to dust that Access powder, highlighting powder off, because I really hate that powdery look and I like more of a dewy finish on my everyday makeup. And I'm just going to grab Cindy Lou. Now this is Cindy Lou. Cindy Lou is like more of a pink fleshy highlighter. I use this on like my cheeks to give it like a little strobing effect. And I use another blush on top of this because Cindy Lou does not have a lot of pigmentation. I use this Estee Lauder blush, and this blush I think is great for every skin tone. You could be dark, you could be blue, you could be white, pale, I don't know. This blush would definitely work for you. I'll leave every like color in the description box below. And after I put a little bit blush on, I'm going to go on to highlighter. So I'm going to be using this ColourPop highlighter. I think this is Lunch Money. Don't quote me. I'll leave the color down below. But I'm just putting that on the high points of my cheeks. And just, and then I'm going to be using Mary Lou right on top of it to like emphasize the highlight, because every girl got a highlight. Now I'm going to be using a lipstick. This lipstick is by MAC. It's Persistence, yeah. It's a beautiful color for brown girls. I think it's super amazing. It's like an orange / brown toned. It's super nice. I love it for an everyday look. And I'm going to be using a mascara here. I'm just going to grab Maybelline because, once again, we're on a budget, yo. But yeah, so I'm just going to grab the Urban Decay setting spray. I usually go for the next one, but I just need a setting spray because it's YouTube. I want to be part of the pretty people. Gosh. So I'm just going to wave my hair around, fix my hair a little bit, do all the beauty guru stuff. Yeah, so this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. I usually wear glasses, so this is how I look like with my glasses on. And let's see. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know what the YouTubers say, but yeah, if you want to give any sort of constructive feedback, if you want to let me know if you want to see any sort of video, drugstore favorites, high-end favorite, how I do my foundation when going out, just leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to make more videos since I'm on summer break, so let me know. Yeah, so this is the final finished look, and thank you for watching. Bye!